So, you know, as soon as I wanted to get up here to make this video, I forget that all along I have not checked my little holy book to see if I've missed anything, because I think I said this before, but when I don't scribble stuff out, that's when I crash out, baby. Yeah, there we go. Forewarning here, crash outs are completely safe in my energy. This is a crash out safe zone because, honey, we don't do rose-colored bullshit. You know, the world is very narcissistic, and so the word crash out is literally the meaning of I'm not finna let that shit slide. All right? So this is what I needed to cross out here. All right, all right, all right. Okay. You know, it'd be the smallest little things. Get that residue up out of here. Come on now. Let's see. Anything else I'm missing? This is crazy work, baby. Y'all know I'm finna get up here in the zone of the unknown on the throne, honey. I just had to see. Crazy, 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 because I wasn't even thinking about it at all until I wanted to record this video. So it is what it is, babes. But how y'all doing? I hope you guys have been hanging in there, okay? I'm not sure what Spirit has in the forecast, but we will see shortly. I'm just looking in here to make sure I didn't miss anything, because when I get to channeling and writing stuff down up in here, honey, it's one of those things where you don't remember what you be saying, but you be saying it. You don't remember what you done wrote down because you in the middle of channeling. Baby, struggles of an oracle. I'm telling you, because I don't be remembering nothing. And some of y'all been coming back saying stuff that I've been like, I said that? Oh, my bad, baby. I cannot recall. And it don't be out of harm. It literally be because I'm always somewhere else, honey. Always. But if you like any of this content, please like, share, and subscribe, and consider joining the community, okay? Your interactions are greatly valued and appreciated here, all right? As well as check out my other YouTube channel at j.clayshell, okay? My other YouTube channel is linked in a lot of these videos, okay? Just click in the description of any video that I have posted up here in recent time, and you will be able to get to my new YouTube channel. I've been working on it for a little minute. I've been a little busy elsewhere, okay? Really trying to organize things, okay? As well as if you guys ever want to get up with me personally here, you could go on my website. That is linked in my bio, maadoracle.com, or you can simply email me, okay? Email me. All that stuff actually is linked in this video. So go ahead. You can see all that stuff, all right? My Facebook pages, my business, my other YouTube channel, my articles are up there. I have 2 articles up there, okay? Your girl has got some credentials and some weight, baby, okay? So I'm just shifting it and moving it around like a fat bitch, okay? So yeah, let's get up here and see what's going on. This is all post-eclipse energy, honey. And hold on, let me check this again, because I could have swore something is going on. Hold on. Let me not speak too soon, because I could have just been dreaming for real, because lately what Neptune has been doing for me is letting me dream about stuff that will be happening soon, okay? That I noticed a shift in my dreams, okay? This has been going on for about a week. I've been dreaming about things that are either happening in the next couple of days or have happened like a week ago, and it's like no later or no sooner than that. So my dreams are like, baby. But let me see here. I don't want to hold on. Let me just check this one last time, because I could have swore, honey. And if it ain't what this is, I must have just been dreaming for real, because I know I have not been up here real good in the last couple of weeks or so, because it's been crazy, you guys. Let's see, where is that page at where I can reference and see what the hell could be going on? Y'all know I just did my hair and stuff like that. Yeah, I only do a retwist once a season, so that's about 3 to 4 times a year. I don't be doing all that other stuff, okay? I don't be, no, because your girl's pregnant. I can't be doing all that. I can't keep up with all that right now. It just be too much going on. Where is that page at? Where did it go? Let me see. This book is getting filled up fast, y'all. Really, really fast. Let me see, honey. No, that's not it. It's another page. I gotta go way to the beginning of the film, because the beginning is a little oof. Do y'all know books look like that? The beginning pages of your journals or your grimoires look a little hasty, and you like, ooh, what is that? Like, for real. Okay, let me see. Okay, October is coming up in the next week, so let me just see. Maybe I was dreaming. That's what it seems like right here. It seems like I was dreaming. It was all a dream. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't a dream, baby. Ooh, it wasn't a dream. It definitely was. I don't know if Spirit is gonna let that come out during this channeling, but if it does, cool. If it doesn't, cool, honey. But okay, we got some time to spare here. All right. All these planets are still in retrograde and everything of that nature. Okay, so here's a few things. This is post eclipse. Okay. This is also post Mars and Lilith going in Scorpio. Okay, some of y'all could pick up on that in my last zodiac readings. Okay, I did the fixed signs, the mutable signs, and the cardinal signs. Okay, and I was not having a good time, honey. I wasn't. And most of the energy was about love and you know, balancing love, child, like what the fuck. But I just go ahead and check that out, okay? Take whatever resonates, because at this point I don't be giving a fuck. Y'all already know when I get this way, it just is what the fuck it is, okay? But yeah, so I'm not sure what this energy is doing up in here, but I know I got to get up with y'all here, so let's just go ahead and do so. Let's just go ahead, baby. Because I'm telling you, I ain't even going to hold you up, honey. I'm so glad the eclipse is over. Yeah, so this is what happened to me, right? I was on the spot to do my hair and stuff during the solar eclipse. And you know how people be like, don't do nothing crazy during the retrogrades, during the eclipses, or nothing like that. Don't do nothing crazy during the planetary transits, because it could be a disaster. Baby, I was not in the mood during the eclipse, but I literally ended up like changing my hair color and everything during the eclipse, and it actually turned out better than what I ever could have thought it would have been. And honestly, I was not excited to do it, but it was like I felt like that was the only thing that was gonna make me feel better. And I'm like, I actually like what that did to my energy. It was a huge sigh of relief, honey. But you know, anytime you stimulate your crown chakra, you always feel good. So energy up here is the Mother of Pentacles, okay? All right, here we go. I don't know what Spirit is going to be channeling for us, but the Lovers. Okay, so, okay, there's a tower here, but the tower is like it's like an expected, maybe the way you expect things to go, or the way you were there's like an aspect of expectations of how you thought things were gonna go or what you feel or something. But whatever this is kind of like, take this wherever it resonates, because I just got to try to get it out the best I can, okay? In this energy here, there's like a sense of expecting to be by yourself or to get something done on your own here, okay? There is something about having unshakable confidence as well, and like being able to actually sit in that zone of uncertainty. And it's like the scariest thing ever, because it's like the zone of uncertainty represents acknowledging endings and transformations, not being able to make conclusions, okay, feeling unclear, things of that nature. And it's like that type of era in your life is like over with, okay? It's like over with, baby. I also feel too, somebody could be finding out something, finding out why something didn't work out. This could have been about a relationship here. There could be some truths coming out about a relationship. Maybe somebody wants to surrender that, or somebody is protecting themselves from a relationship even, or it's like somebody's not realizing that they're protecting themselves in a way that does not make room for them to allow for some type of dynamic to take place for them. It's like they want to be left alone or something, okay? And this too could be like a lot of hesitation, a lot of uncertainty, but this is kind of like a thing where somebody needs to kick the can on some type of pessimistic, it's like a defense mechanism, I guess. This is what's been transgressing through someone's awakening here. If somebody did not expect to be able to create harmony within their life here, it's like they've just been, I would say, walking around with a blindfold on with their hands behind their back. But it's like spirit is like, you don't have to be like that. Straighten up. Okay? Like, for real, straighten up. Be excited about where you're going. Be excited about what's taking place here. And I know it's easier said than done, but child, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There's almost like this idea wrapped around limitation. I just keep hearing that somebody does something the best to their ability, somebody does something to the best of their abilities, but that's kind of like an outdated way of being. It's like somebody almost doesn't want to acknowledge that they've grown or outgrew something. What the hell? Like if you've outgrew something, there we go. Somebody is also kind of weirded out or offended that you figured out what type of time they're on. And take this directly, because it's like you figured out what they do to deflect things. It's like the things that they can do to get other people off their back, they can't shoo you away that quick. Or if this is you, like you're recognizing that with you being that way, you're actually drawing something or someone closer even. But if this does feel like a mirroring energy, this does feel like a soulmate or a twin flame energy though. There are like some I just need to slow down, because man, there's like so much speed going on around me in this energy. I literally just heard, what have you done? Somebody is like fucking shit up. Like what? Somebody is like fucking shit up, or like, dang. Exposing things, okay? Fucking up shit by exposing things. Like, why are you messing up? Why are you messing up? Yeah. 88 is also up here. It's like you are exactly what is needed in the process here. You could be a divine awakener even. You could bring that energy of like sudden change or transformation. You could be very independent. You could be very confident. You could literally be like that glitch, or like that mirror that kind of messes shit up for people, where like they be all boastful and thinking they on that high horse, and then boom, like, you know, like stars around, like what the hell just done happened, honey? You be shaking people's worlds up, okay? That is so crazy. But there is something being exposed here, and it's during it either was during the eclipse energy, or this is what the eclipse energy is going to be focusing on here, like pushing forward. Somebody is being pushed out of their cocoon, and they're like they are feeling it's not that they're mad, but it's like they seen this coming, but it's not in the way that they were expecting. I'm like visioning someone sitting around expecting for a certain thing, and then like something different is going on, but it's still creating the same result of what they were kind of beknowings to, okay? There's karmic justice up here, okay? Baby, there's something about Lilith and Eve, okay? Okay, we're going to draw away from archetypes here, because 888 is totally up here, oh my God. But we're going to draw away from archetypes because it almost feels like an embodiment, okay? If this is something going on through someone's awakening, like the process of embodying, or even of being comfortable, remembering who you are, stepping into your power even, okay? Being pushed out of your cocoon and stepping into your power, okay? That's kind of what this time zone is ushering towards, and it's only something that can happen in the present time, which is very interesting, because I was just channeling a couple hours ago of you know, if people want to approach someone, it's best that they not approach someone with something of the past, because it's like disrespecting their growth. But also at the same time too, it shows that you are not the person that people need to come back into contact with. People just need to be accountable. You know what I'm saying? You can't help people come to conclusions or heal or nothing like that. Like, you literally cannot help people heal. Isn't that crazy? You cannot help people heal, but you can help people remember and awaken within, okay? And that's the bigger picture here. I don't know if it was something where somebody was feeling like the only way they could do something to move on was if they could talk to you or come towards you or interact with you. Some type of limitation somebody is in, but it's like it's deeply connected to some type of disappointment or fears that they have within themselves, and you may not resonate with that energy, okay? Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all, honey. But we've got the Hermit up here, okay? So like I said, we were stepping away from archetypes. You could be an occultist, though. That means you embody things, and you also grow at a stellar rate. Like it's like you almost grow through like achieving inner completion, okay? Okay, so the key is the shadow, baby. Ooh, the key is the shadow. Yeah, because I don't know if somebody is afraid of their shadow, or they're not understanding that their shadow is the side of them that they have to come to balance with in the first place. And maybe even too, if you mirror that to someone, they are highly offended, because it's like, no matter what they do, they just cannot run away from you. They cannot run away from their shadow, honey. But it's like, I don't mean to say you are their shadow in a way where you bring bad things out of them. I mean to say shadow as in like, they want to stay buried, but it's evident, and you know, time to kind of venture out on new points of clarifications here, okay? And that's on spirit, babes. Just go ahead and do it. Action speaks louder than words. Yeah, somebody could be all bark and no bite, baby. And it literally could be because of hesitation, though. But it don't have nothing to do with, like, you doing something a certain way. Because if somebody would ever try to make it out like it's the way that you act or the way that you are that causes them to act a certain way, that's a dang on lie. It's a dang on lie, because everybody can choose how they process things, how they respond, how they react to stuff, what they do, what their motives are, what their actions are. I just feel like here, this is an energy where because you could be at a part in your awakening or a part in your ascension that does not allow for you to have that victim mentality as a weakness or a scar. It's like it makes other people look weird to be parading around with all that weird, okay? It makes other people look weird as hell to you at this point, probably, okay? Celebration here. Self-embodiment is celebration, inner celebratory energy, which would be like Saturn return. Why did I say Saturn return? Ooh, somebody having a Saturn? Okay, Saturn return energy. We're not talking about me, okay? But nah, Saturn return energy is actually the energy that puts you in alignment with your purpose, okay? So, hey, could be Saturn return energy. It puts you in alignment with your purpose. It makes you become more disciplined. It makes you focus on your career. It makes you tighten up all the loose things that have been distracting you from being able to achieve and maintain success for yourself. That's what Saturn return energy is. But I was trying to say solar return, okay? Solar return, which is like your birthright, activating your birthright, okay? Glitching the matrix through decoding your birthright. Hello. Four of Wands energy, okay? And this is sacral solar plexus throat. Sacral solar plexus throat. But this is Four of Wands, sacral solar plexus throat. It's kind of giving off that speaking life over the foundations you are building, speaking into alignment, being in alignment, commanding what's yours even. Yeah, okay. Commanding what's yours. New world order, okay? New world order. That's what I just heard. This is crazy energy up here. New world order. Okay. Lights out. That's the new world order. Lights out on all the things that don't hold any substance. That don't add any value. That don't give that effect of evolution even. But there's like it's almost as though okay, Spirit. So what Spirit is like showing me is like somebody could have even pretended to be awakening, and the whole time they weren't, and now they actually are awakening. And it's been rough. It's either been the past couple of years. It's been a rough past couple of years is what I just heard, because the stuff that they are going through, it's like they just keep getting hit with stuff back to back to back. And it's like they could be looking at you or checking for you because they want to know how you're doing. And they could have even faked their awakening at a time in life where you were just genuinely connecting with them or trying to get them to open up even. That's kind of what it feels like. And that would bring us back to that energy where somebody feels like the only way they can move on is if they come back in contact with you in some form. But that's not being supported here. And then, because it's like if they are checking for you, like you literally could be in that energy of like being pushed out of your cocoon right now. And if you're being pushed out of your cocoon, that means you would be in harmony with something. It's because you are in harmony with something, or it's like because the only reason why you're being pushed out of your comfort zone is because it's bringing you into harmony with things in the present moment. And that's what's bringing off this. Okay, I see. Wow. Yeah, because somebody could have even thought that they were gonna come and create sabotage against you through confusion. They want for you to feel the way that they feel. This feels like someone that may not even know how to differentiate how they feel. Like they're not good at self-regulation or emotional awareness at all. They lack that. You know, I've been sneezing for a couple of days, but I'm not getting sick. So I was trying to figure that out. So if you can figure that out for me, come let me know. All right. I already told y'all what happened during the Virgo Black Moon, okay? Where I almost dropped dead, okay? Almost dropped dead, honey. Woo, okay? So it just be so much shit going on, baby. You cannot kill the immortal, okay? Ciao. So this is crazy. And it's like now that they're going through this awakening, they are forced to walk away from stuff that is not emotionally fulfilling them. And it's like they cannot see that they are going to be creating harmony for themselves because they're probably so stuck looking at the work that they have to put in. And if they're looking at you, collective, you put in the work. You put in the motherfucking work. Like, can't nobody march off of you or walk on the back of your heels. You put in. You done did very well for yourself so far. Even if you can't see it, like, literally be grateful for where you are right now because, baby, these people is at the beginning of whatever the hell is going on and they don't like it. But when it was you, honey, or even like if you were at a point in life where you felt like you just kept starting over and the same shit was going on, you had to learn it. You know what I'm saying? You had to figure your life out. You really had to stick with it. Like, for real. For real, for real. Like, yeah, Father of Pentacles energy, they have to work, honey. They have to work at it. Like, yes. I don't know. Somebody was calling themselves, trying to act like they were sitting in position, waiting for the process to process through. No, you have to do some shit. Like, where is your part, honey? On the Chariot, honey. I don't know. It's just a sign that these people ain't moved on. These people just ain't moved on. Somebody just kind of sees now that you were being that divine mirror. Like, yeah, duh. Like, what the hell? Yeah, baby, that's some crystal clarity. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Excuse me. Yeah, literally. Like, they really... So, it's it's like shit was just going over these people's heads. Like, somebody was so busy looking past you, and that's so messed up. It's messed up now that they thinking about it like, dang, I just done missed out on everything. Where was I at? Honey, your guess is good as mine. Where the fuck were you at? And it's like, I feel like if they was, or if they are trying to put things together about your life, it's reflecting them to do that for themselves, because they're not gonna get nothing on you. So whatever this is, they ain't finna get nothing on you, because it's their time, they turn, they lesson to learn. Okay, we's up here speaking on learned lessons. Yeah, they have to walk through this door of awakening. They have to. Wow. It's almost like somebody has been trying to pass the time. Ooh. They were trying to make it out like they could choose other things besides getting their life together. What the fuck? Like, what in the world? How do you have other options available to choose from except for getting your motherfucking shit together? Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's so weird. That is so weird. Yeah, here this is. Yeah, honey. Ooh, I need to open this window because it's getting really hot. Wow. It's getting really hot up in here for me. I feel like I'm about to pass out. Hold on. I might have to give me some water. Wait. I don't know. Stuff is heating up here, honey. Okay, so magic opportunity. Embrace the unexpected. Seize the chance for transformation. So, honey, they have to move on. That's as good as it's gonna get. Collective, I feel like you know this already, especially if this got something to do with you. You could have made like the obvious choice to like leave a lot of stuff behind, because you noticed at a point in your life that you were gonna be stagnant, or things were just gonna become dead weight. But why is this weird energy of like people were really thinking that they actually could try to hang on to you like it was gonna stop you, and then to have the audacity to be surprised because you not ruminating over the shit no more? Like, you the only one that ain't moved on yet, huh? Some people do be the runt of the litter, honey. Some people do be the runt of the litter. And what is we giving a new definition to what the black sheep is? Cause child, ooh, this is crazy. Yeah, ooh, because it's almost like because they tried to skip the part of actually getting their shit together and being accountable, it sounds like they tried to go with whatever was going on in their life, and they were just being like, they were just in denial, and they were thinking that they could be in this energy of like I would even say they could have been thinking they were in serendipity or like quantum alignment or something. Okay, especially if that's something that you're into. Maybe you are like someone like how I am, honey. Like you understand like karmic laws, or you know how to create dharma for yourself, and you do a lot of transmutation, or you're an alchemist or something like that. But maybe you don't identify as that, but it's like it's obvious that whatever you do is not normal. Okay. It's like they could have been acting like they could just shoo stuff away and it'll disappear or something, but that's not what had been going on. Like, that's not what had been going on, and that could be the reason why they could be trying to check for you in your life and stuff like that the whole time. Like, You ain't even nowhere in this energy. Like, this is literally their shit. This is not your energy. This is their energy, okay? Like, literally. For some of you, this could be someone that's tied to family. This could be a family member or family members here. And they could have been trying to tie themselves to who you are or what you're doing or something, because they wanted to have like some type of control over you. This could have been like narcissistic people, dysfunctional family members and stuff like that. They expected for you to stay cloaked and to stay hidden, because they knew that if you started to exhibit the things that you know, it was going to create problems within these family structures and these fake narratives that they were holding on to, okay? And then like so if that was the thing that was going on, you would just fuck shit up. But it's like, you didn't even have to do that. Like, just by you moving on, like, these people see this shit now. Baby, literally fantasy land. Make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. Veil of illusion. Oh God, yeah, I'm telling you, this is not your energy. I'm sorry to say, honey, this ain't my collective. This is not your energy here. Because it's like there's nothing they can do at this point. They can't even use you as a scapegoat or nothing. They can't even reminisce on something. They can't even do it, honey. Because it's like there's nothing there. Like, you didn't leave no evidence of anything. Which is like, duh. Like, the way I feel in this reading is kind of frustrating me, because it's like, duh. Like, what are you not catching on to? Do you have like some type of cognitive malfunction? Like, maybe somebody's got like ADD or ADHD or something like that, where, you know, some type of neurodivergent problem where they just lack focus. They lack the principle of stuff. They lack the bigger picture. They don't know how to process and think before they act. But as long as it benefits them, they're all in. And this is something where Spirit is showing them, like, you can't do that no more. It's time to grow up. Like, it's literally time to get your shit together. And burst they motherfucking bubble, because well, damn. Okay, yeah, wow. Because now somebody is thinking back on how you got away with stuff. Like, if these people have tried to do anything to keep you hostage or to stagnate you, they're thinking now, like, how did you get away? Like, all the stuff that you were doing, you actually really escaped from the traps and the setups and stuff like that? Because a lot of them could have been thinking that you were out of your mind, or you were crazy or something. You weren't awakening for real. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe people could have been like, oh, they're not awakening for real. Something's just wrong with them. They wanted to make believe that you were the crazy one, and it ain't. Nah, baby. Nah, we see who the crazies are. We definitely do. Yeah, see? Dang. Confirmation. I was gonna say somebody was in this trust the process type of energy. Ciao. The audacity. Houseway, you ain't even aligned. Okay. Ooh, I can't do this. Oh, shoot. Baby, when I tell you this eclipse done tore a mud hole. Because what the fuck? Oh, goodness. Okay. For some of you, the reason why they were checking for you is possibly because you're intuitive, or maybe you have an intuitive platform, or you do some type of intuitive expression or creativity that could be public. So they felt entitled. And then there's another situation where they could have actually been delving into other divination practices or practitioners or something to see what's going on with stuff, and they still hadn't gotten any type of real clarity for real. Or it was like a thing where because of where they were at in life, they were just taking anything as theirs. Okay? Like literally the meaning of, you ain't even aligned. What is you doing? They were just watching other readers or practitioners or other spiritualists, or following the new age trend or something, simply because they know for you to be someone that is spiritually inclined or something of the nature. Okay? Child, I cannot. Oh my God. Heavy on this not wanting you to come out of your cocoon here, or not even you're not even recognizable anymore, because that you're not that person that people wanted you to be so bad. Like you've honorably disappointed people, and these people know you don't give a damn at this point. And honestly, the way this looks, you've disappointed people, but they cannot be disappointed because it don't have nothing to do with you. Like for some of y'all could have felt like y'all were prisoners in other people's lives and other people's worlds, even because they live in so much lack, or they have so much trauma or something attached to them. Somebody is upset that you've actually achieved solidarity and self-growth. I just feel like I'm just listing off a grocery list or something. Like what? Like you were really good for people. You were, and it's like you were good for people as long as you were suppressing yourself, or as long as you were letting them trauma dump, or as long as you were letting them live through you or something. Oh, here we are. Is this the dream I was having? Huh. Oh yeah, we're having deja vu. This must have been it. Oh wow. That's crazy work, honey. I told you, Neptune has really been... Wow. What is going on, baby? Look, we got inner vision. Ciao. Anywho, collective. Anywho. Yeah. Whatever it is, you see through it clearly. Like you've got a really clear mind. You reaching that clarity is what allows you to move on here, okay? Yeah, this 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, and it's 9 of Cups. Wow. 888, 99. Yeah. You being able to have clarity about everything, everybody, every situation, whatever else that was in the fold, is what helped you transcend. Wow. This is quite interesting. It really is. Quite interesting. Dang. Ooh, baby, this is the end all tell all. Because honestly, like, you've got a lot of harmony coming your way from these hidden things that are being revealed to you, or from these hidden things that you were never supposed to eventually get to. Like, there's like something significant about being able to magnetize certain things. I just literally heard it begins now. Wow. Because that would mean you will be coming out of some form of exhaustion, even. When your body goes into exhaustion, it makes you rest, or it makes you go into this pivot where the only thing you're able to focus on is like restoration, healing, nurturing oneself. And maybe it was a thing where that was kind of like your quiet hour, your quiet moments, I would say. That's what made people come looking for you, or trying to look for things about you. Or maybe even too, maybe you even moved on in silence, okay? You moved on in silence, and it was because like it just was too much. It's just too much here. It's just too much, baby. Like, nobody finna sit there and sift through no mud. Like, I'm finna go get some clean feet, baby. I'm finna beat my feet and go get clean, baby. Like, what did you on? Like, jeez. Somebody is upset because your mind is balanced. Ooh. They mad because your mind is balanced. There's nothing they can do to, yeah, this is their shit. Like, what is going on? I'm even hearing like a memory wipe, okay? Wiping your memory clean. There could be something significant about bioweaponry or intellectual weapons against your intuition or something like that, to make it seem like you're stuck, or you're kind of circling in the same turmoil and regret and memories and stuff like that. This even could have been a practitioner looking in on your life for somebody and lying to this person or lying to these people, because they were like gang stalking. They weren't trying to get no news about themselves. They were gang stalking, but they were being lied to or something. And now they can't do anything, because it's like they did some things that they have to clean up the mess for. Like, seriously. You could have been standing on business no matter what the situation looked like, because Spirit was just telling you to just protect yourself. Even like Spirit could have protected you, like, don't even worry about it. And that's one thing about it too, why somebody literally keeps saying to me, how did you get away? How did you get away? How did you get away? It don't matter. Like, it don't fucking matter. Somebody is wishing they would have been like mature enough or honest enough with themselves to know how to handle you when you were in their life. Baby, all this shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, whatever. And some of you are going into new soulmates and twin flames here. And you can't stop it from happening. Because, like, to be honest, whatever your heart is set on, whatever you desire, no matter what part or what phase you're in life, you could be healing from some really messy things. You could be awakening or whatever. Whatever your heart desires, I mean, it's like you're automatically going to transcend to magnetize those things. You can't stop. I mean, that's part of harmony. It's part of abundance. It's part of, so I feel like here too, somebody even surprised that you moved on, because it could have felt like you were really insecure about yourself because of the way a relationship or something went, or somebody up in a home structure or something like that, trying to trust the process on something that ain't even, I don't know. It's almost like somebody was using that, or is using that as the blind faith of like, oh, I'm not looking, whatever, I'm just trusting the process. But it's like, You would literally be a fool. You would literally be a fool to sit up there and like pretend to be in some type of gone. Just gone. Cause just gone. For real. Just gone. Yeah, gone. Let's see what the ancestors gotta say, cause what the hell? The World card is up here. There's something about nurturing the new. Putting up a boundary and nurturing the new. You could have a boundary up. If you have a boundary up right now, yeah. You have a boundary up right now. And that's kind of, ooh. There's the Wheel of Fortune up here again. Ooh. It's time for somebody to surrender something. Maybe it feels like they have to surrender something when it comes to you, towards you, about you, or they have to surrender something. It could be something in this home structure. Maybe if somebody stole something from you, or it's something about a home structure, or something about whatever they were hiding or trying to keep you in the dark about, or something, or trying to fake trust the process for something because they were thinking that they were going to be rewarded for something that is not even in alignment with them. But it's time for them to surrender something here. And also too, in the midst of that, them surrendering whatever this is here, that is what's going to be the start of their awakening processes. Oh, and that could have been why somebody was trying to hold on or hold you back, or trying to see if you were moving on or moved on to something, because they felt like they had a carrot to dangle over your head or something. But again, this was their own limitation. Child, somebody went into a rabbit's hole. I cannot believe this. Like, they went into a whole fucking rabbit's hole. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, whatever this is, they're done. It's done. Something is done. Because it's like I'm seeing somebody, they're like holding on to something so bad, their knees are starting to shake. They're starting to sweat. They're starting to get weak. They're starting to get broken down and everything. They're finding out that it don't get no better than that. They just need to be done. Like, they needed to be done. It didn't have nothing to do with you. You didn't have any issues with holding on to anything. What was that? What is this? Oh, dang, spirit. All right, ancestors. Yeah. It's time for them to surrender this family dynamic thing, whatever this is. This person may suffer from fear of missing out. They were using fear of missing out as like the trust the process thing. That doesn't even make any sense. It's almost like somebody being scared that you're going to get exactly what you deserve. And so they thought they could do something to stop it. Child, this is some fuck shit. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know. We've got Archangel Michael, honey. Do not play. Like, what in the hell? Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, for some of you, somebody was thinking they were delaying your love life, or delaying some type of emotional offer. Somebody felt like if they delayed their vulnerability, it would reveal something about you. That's like, the more we go on with this reading, the stupider it get, baby. I just can't. I just cannot. Honey. Ooh, child. But then it's like it almost turned into them missing out on key points of opening up to you. Whew. Man. Can we get through this, please? Because, child. So somebody could be losing a home structure, losing family, something. They're losing everything here. They're losing everything trying to hold on to you, but then it's like you're not even there. For some of you here, if this was family or whatever this is, like, you know, this, whatever this does, however this resonates for you. But for some of you, it's almost like they wanted to hide that they were in conflict with themselves about like how to actually accept who they are based on like your ability to like be there for them or influence them in some type of way. And also too, they could have been competing against your intuition, I would even say, which is why they could have been gang stalking. They were trying to beat you to you, or beat you to something that don't have nothing to do with them, or I don't know, honey. I don't know. Like I said, it gets stupider as time go on here. It's like they despised you because of something that they don't have no control over, and they wanted control over you, but they saw that they could not control you. We're right back up here with the world. That one made my heart hurt. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, child. Right back up here with the world. Oh, that just made my heart hurt. Somebody could be heartbroken. Ow. Somebody is heartbroken. It's like this heartbreak is kind of what the awakening is. Maybe too, this could be like some type of return to sender, because maybe your heart got broken, or they broke your heart, or they tried to break your heart on purpose or something. So it's like they're getting back what they dished out, or it's like their heart space is like, you know, you magnetize things with your heart space. Your heart has to be clean, pure. You have to be like, you know, kind of healing, and then this awareness about your desires and stuff like that. And leading with your heart space oftentimes has a lot to do with magnetizing emotional fulfillment, things that bring you emotional fulfillment. Somebody just did not know how to operate from their heart space here, so it was kind of like they didn't have no manners. Like, if that's the way I could describe it, they didn't have no manners or something. But baby, that sneeze was a rough one. That made my heart is killing me right now. Ooh, something could be significant about heart attack, heart stroke, or heart murmurs. Anyways, you're heartbroken because you've moved on from all these things here. Family members are heartbroken here because of the nature of the situation, or the nature of what they've done to either run you off, or to like, there's a lot going on in this energy. This kind of feels like a cleaning up of a crime incident or something. Like, what in the world is going on here? Like, what? Why is this like this, spirit? Oh, goodness. Ciao. They're having to embrace the fact that everything about you or with you is done. Baby, don't tell me somebody tried to arrive fashionably late. You know what I mean. Trying to arrive fashionably late. What was they on Colored People time? What the fuck is this? They're late. Like, they late in noticing all type of stuff. Like, you're not even... Child. Oh, I think this reading is done because there ain't nothing else coming up out of here. My heart is hurting, honey. My heart is hurting, baby. That hurting, honey. They are assed out, butt hurt, child. I just said somebody might have a snotty nose syndrome. They got snotty nose syndrome, baby. They is distraught. But this is like their awakening. That's crazy. Baby, I love my song. Funny how the tables turn. Turn. You could be undefeated. What do I mean when I say that? 1010 is up here. You could be undefeated. Your confidence is unmatched. You are unbreakable, baby. Let's see what's at the bottom. Yeah, that 8 of Swords. Wow. They were hiding themselves. And they're in turmoil, wishing they would have never did it. Wishing they would have never did such. Because they called themselves trying to play with strategy. Let's see what's at the bottom of this. Ooh, I don't like this combo. Ooh, stop and reflect. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and where you're headed. I know I said this at the beginning of the reading as well for yourselves, collective. Appreciate and be grateful for where you're at, even if you don't see it. But baby, this is also somebody else or these people on this end as well. Dang. Yeah, it's like they have to stop. They have to stop and look at everything for what it is. Wow. And we got the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, it's time to stop and reflect. Okay, stop and reflect, baby. Dang. All right, y'all. We're done with this message. If you like this content, like, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time.